Now is the time that all of you local Surrey and Fraser Valley real estate buyers have been waiting for. This market is showing signs of slowing down. And finally, in the next few months, you should, without too much trouble, be able to get into that place that you've been dreaming of. But don't hold your breath and wait for affordability to roll back prices 38%, as finally that would mean the bubble had burst back to 2021 prices? Yeah, 38% less was last year's unaffordability compared to this year's unaffordability. Nope, that is not the market we are currently in. And if you're the person that's still waiting for that market, this video is not for you. In fact, this video is for all of those people who have watched the market rise but are still serious about trying to make home ownership a reality and find out how they can get into the market. And in this video, I'm going to tell you how you may be able to shave off precious dollars on your purchase price. But first, and as always, if you would like to stay up to date on Surrey and the Fraser Valley real estate market, please subscribe to the channel. In exchange for teaching you how to trim off just a little bit of your eventual purchase price to something a little less prickly, I'm going to ask you to go ahead and please shred that like button right now to help me get this information out to even more eager Surrey and Fraser Valley real estate buyers. And of course, if you are looking to purchase or maximize your sale price here in my marketplace, you can book a call with me right now down below at a time that works best for you with just a few simple clicks. Okay, so now let's get into the video and start talking about how to save you a little bit of money after this crazy run up that we've seen. Since about 2015, it has felt like almost every property that has sold in the lower mainland has sold in excess of the asking price, except for maybe a short period in time after the mortgage stress test was brought in 2018. Now we are starting to see a change in the market, but I want you to hold your horses. If you've watched this channel in the past, you know already that price increases or decreases in the future can be easily calculated or predicted by something called months of inventory. For a full explanation on months of inventory and exactly what all that means, make sure you go back and watch this video here. The basis is that 0 to 3 months of supply on the market means that house prices are going to be going up. 4 to 5 months on the market means that house prices are stagnant, and 7 or more months of supply of inventory currently on the market means that prices are coming down. So for the last 6 or 7 years, my market here in the lower mainland has found itself firmly under 4 months of supply, or what we refer to as a seller's market. But in late 2021 and early 2022, that number across the entire Fraser Valley sunk down to under 1 month of supply. That's everything residential on the market. And this is a sliding scale. So the closer you are to 0, the greater chance that prices will increase what seems like almost exponentially. At 3 months of supply, bidding wars kind of stop or slow down, but prices are still rising.
You're telling me house prices can rise without a bidding war?
Yeah, it's what I'm saying. Listen, it goes something like this. Opposite to what we have seen over the last few years, prices rising usually looks a little bit more like this. Your neighbor decides to put their home up for sale for $1 million, and maybe that neighbor sells for, I don't know, let's call it $990. Well, another neighbor down the street, they decide to sell as well, but they have a blue tub, and we all know that blue tubs are worth at least $10,000 more. So that neighbor lists their property for $1,010,000, and then maybe they sell for $1 million. So if you're following, prices just went up $10,000. But you have a purple tub. And we all know that purple tubs are worth about $10,000 more than blue tubs, and blue tubs are worth about $10,000 more than not blue tubs. So you choose to list your home now at $1,020,000 and likely sell for maybe $1,010,000. You understand what I'm saying? So even though there's not a bidding war, prices are still increasing. So my point is that at 1 month supply or less, now you've even got bidding wars and craziness happening. So at 1 month, it's a very fast increase. And at 3 months, it's a slow increase. So anything under 4 months of supply, even 3.9 months of supply, is likely heading in an upwards direction, just at a lot slower pace. So currently in this shifting market, we have not reached 4 months of supply. We have shifted away from 1 month supply where the crazy bidding wars and all the inspections get waived, but we're now sitting 2.5 to 3 months, meaning that the good properties are still going into multiple offers, but the ugly ones, they can take some time to sell. But this video is supposed to be about how to save you money, not help you pay more, so let's get to that. Those properties in this market that go to those bidding wars, those are going to be those 8 out of 10 or higher properties. And let's be serious, with 1 month's supply on the market, well, your house could be a 3 or a 4 out of 10 and still sell with more than one offer. In fact, in January with my clients, if I found you a house that I thought or you thought was better than a 5 or greater out of 10, I told you you should hurry up and buy that property because of how fast prices were increasing. However, I'm going to propose that moving forward with a slowing market, it might be safe to start to change your buying strategy from this point forward. In this market, let's call it 2.5 to 4 months of supply, depending on exactly where you are. There will be some 7 or maybe even 8s that don't get offers on the offer day. Maybe I should have shaved before this video. If a listing comes to the market on either Tuesday or a Wednesday, and then that property is shown to buyers Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and that homeowner is prepared to look at all of the offers on Monday, and they don't get any offers, this is your opportunity to strike. If that happens to you on the property that you're interested in, and you like that property, you need to be either in that property or offering on that property on the Tuesday, because now you stand the chance of not being in a bidding war. Not being in a bidding war right now in this market and even getting conditions in to your offer, that's the win. And you need to stop, think about it, and understand that this is what you've been praying for the past 6 months. But this win, it comes with a trap, and that trap is in a spot that you never thought it would be. And that spot is inside your own head, because you saw that property, let's say on Sunday, and you thought, wow, this is great. I could absolutely live here, but it's priced really, really well. And I don't really think I can go up in price or get into a bidding war without subjects. But when the offer date comes and goes and they don't get an offer, you're going to fall into the trap of thinking, maybe I can get that price down a little, when just yesterday you were prepared to possibly even get involved at a higher price. So let's say the property was listed at 800,000 and you thought yesterday at 800 grand, that's a really cool spot to be. But at 850 in a bidding war, I'm out. So you wait, and at 800, that property is now still available again. And here comes the trap in your own head where you go, oh, maybe now I only feel like I should offer 780. If you fall into this trap, you're going to talk yourself out of getting a home that was great value at 800. And a month ago, it very well could have sold for 850. And you have to get in and secure that property as fast as you can without competing and maybe even getting those conditions in, because on Wednesday, somebody else feeling the exact same way as you might come around, and then you're right back into that bidding war, or you're right back into not having a property. So if you find yourself doing that, particularly in my marketplace in the Fraser Valley here, get into that property and offer on Tuesday, because the win is twofold. One, it's not being bid up, and you're likely now going to pay less than the same property that sold just a month and a half ago. And two, you can likely get subjects into your offer, meaning that you can not just go in blind without an appraisal or an inspection. So what I'm telling you is, don't fool yourself out of a good deal after sitting on the sidelines for 6 months being frustrated with prices increasing. Right now, there's a chance that you can shave off some of the price which you would have paid a month ago today. But remember, we're shaving off the price and we're not getting a full haircut. The market is not showing signs of slipping into a buyer's market right now. If you would like to get together with my team and find out how we can make your purchase a reality, you can book a call with me right now down below in the description with just a few simple clicks. Please remember to subscribe, click the like button, check out this video that the Freedom Convoy only read the title of, and we'll see you in a couple of days.